My name is Shashana Zura binti Abdul Rani.
I am Nur Hafizah binti Abdul Ghani.
My name is Afifa binti Omar Ramya.
My name is Siti Noliza binti Alias.
My name is Aina Atiga binti Abdul Latif.
The purpose of this program is to make people aware of the importance of taking this vaccine without choosing what vaccine they desired. The main reason we do this event is to prove that vaccine is very important to take and to talk about. Every vaccine has its own benefits and disadvantages. People are being so choosy in taking their vaccine brand, stating this one particular vaccine brand is not good and could harm them, and they started to share some false information. As the elders really easy to be influenced by this false information, most of them are scared to take the vaccine as they do not want some vaccine brands. A few authorities, international institutions and corporations, along with the Chinese authorities, AstraZeneca, COVAX, Pfizer, Pharmaniaga Berhad, and Duo Pharma, struck a deal with the government of Malaysia around November 2020 and January 2021 to procure various COVID-19 vaccine stocks for the country. The COVID-19 Supply Access Guarantee Special Committee JAV was also constituted on February 24 to help the country get COVID-19 vaccine supply. Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin was the first person in Malaysia to get the COVID-19 vaccine, which was launched by the administration between February 24 and February 20, 2021. Malaysians wouldn't be able to choose their preferred vaccine for the time being, as this will simply drag down the vaccination procedure. According to Khairi Jamaluddin, the coordinating minister for the National COVID-19 Immunization Program, Mr. Khairi stated that the government current aim was to speed up the vaccination campaign. As we know, COVID-19 has always been a big concern to us since 2020, as this virus had already caused many deaths and the cases also keep increasing day by day. This year, there are different types of vaccine brands that could help us avoid from getting affected by COVID-19. But people being choosy over the vaccine brand as they heard a lot of rumors which cause mistrust toward each other. Our group had made a survey to see people's opinions about this matter. In our survey, we asked whether the vaccine is important to us and types of vaccine brand that people prefer as their choice. We also asked for their thought about the vaccine, such as whether it is safe for us avoiding the virus. Lastly, we asked the reason of people being choosy in choosing the vaccine brands. We conducted an online survey using a platform called Google Form, and this is the example of our survey that we provide to random people.
The objective of this event will be determined by using SMART approach. The first approach is to be specific, and the people who involved in this goal is the member of the public. We want to gain their opinion on what type of vaccine brand that the public mostly prefer as their shield to avoid this COVID-19 virus. This will help us achieving our goal on why people being choosy over the vaccine. Secondly, the goal must be measurable. This is because our goal is also to be able to receive a lot of response on how much important the vaccine are to the public eyes, as it purposes to help people avoid the disease from keep increasing. We will know that we have reached the goal if most of the respondents agree with the question based on our survey from the public relation events. The third part of the approach is the goal should be achievable, just like from the event's title. Our main goal is to know various reasons on why people being choosy over the vaccine brand. Generally, people have their own choice on the vaccine brand. This is because people usually choose the most preferable vaccine brand that mostly chosen by the public, as the vaccine brand will be seen more believable and trustworthy. Other than that, our goal must be realistic. The goal is to study the public thoughts on whether the vaccine is safe to use for people. This is because there are a lot of rumors about every vaccine brand that was seen in different types of medias. There are people who believe in everything that they see easily, which caused them being choosy over the COVID-19 vaccine brands. Our final goal is to be timely. This goal does not set any certain deadlines, and we wish to achieve our goal as soon as possible. Our target audience is everyone that eligible to take the vaccine, from young adults to elders. This community is the one that should be vaccinated. The gender will be crucial since the vaccine did not care about the human gender. Because we provide the survey online, the demographic engaged in this poll are diverse. Furthermore, 68% of the respondents were between the age of 18 and 25. 22% of them were between the age of 26 and 35, and only 10% were between the age of 36 and beyond. The number of attendees are expected to be less than 100 due to health regulation. Our event will be held publicly, invited everyone that want to join. The number of people that will be joining our event is approximately up to 50 people, and we conducting an online event too. Our publicity tools that we'll be using is press reception, as our organization will conduct a program of talks that will be sharing about the people that is being choosy over the COVID-19 vaccine brands. And our main point of this sharing is so that people will not be choosy in the situation where we are desperate to reach the herd immunity. We will be promoting our events through internet, newspaper, and poster. This will gain a lot of people attention because of the topic of our talk is very common during this time, where people being choosy over the vaccine brands while our country is in desperate to reach the herd immunity. We will also collaborate with a local social media influencer. This allows the company to tap into the influencers' follower network while also creating a local presence, allowing an influencers to perform an Instagram turnover for a few days. For examples, allows them to essentially take over your materials and cross-market your product, such as presenting a live video or sharing information about the importance of every vaccine brand.
There are three main points in this budget, which are challenging competitive business climate in our industry, famous companies which are set to continue winning the interest and attention of our customers. In effort to progress in our activities to fast developing platforms and extend our repertoire with excellent tests and superior improvements, we are expanding our range. The third point is the budget for this function is not very large, since we are unable to open it to a large number of people owing to the protocol established by the government. The evaluation for this report. For this event that will take place, various need preparations such as place, date, and time are appropriate. This place provided is a hall that has a large and comfortable space. The appointed times are in the morning and evening. This is to avoid that place too crowded with people. The selected dates are also on weekday. We also use social media as our main platform in promoting this event. This is because nowadays, most of them have gadgets and often surf the internet to fill their free time or complete their tasks. Based on the feedback we received from the Google form provided, most of them gave positive feedback. They also mostly choose any of the above vaccine brands. This means they want to receive any vaccine that will be available later, and this further simplify our task in preparing the vaccine brand for them. In conclusion, we can organize events that can meet all the needs and desire our audience. We can also fix all the shortcomings so that the next event runs smoothly without any defects. We move to the next slide, which is invitation to VIP. The quiz invite for this event is Dato Dr. Chong Chi Kyung. He is the Deputy Director General of Health, which is Public Health at Putrajaya. The date set for this event is July 10, 2021. July 1, 2021 fall on Saturday, which is a holiday for most private and government employees. For the time being, we have determined two slots, which is in the morning from 8 to 11 a.m. and then resume in afternoon, which at 2 to p.m. until 5 p.m. One of the reasons we did two slots was to avoid the event being too crowded with people. This event was held at the Ruai 11 Rajaway Kuching. We really hope that this event will get a warm welcome.
Briefly, per our press release, this is intended because most people are now skeptical and do not have belief in the effectiveness of the vaccine that have been given. Therefore, the program is also help to the interact between healthcare professionals and the community in urban and rural are given vaccine to the community is one of the good steps that can be taken to help dispel misunderstanding with appropriate explanation from the people concerned is one of the immediate steps that can be taken. And in conclusion, the program can clearly help community to protect themselves from the COVID-19 outbreak. For this writing speech, our target for this event is for the public who are still skeptical of the importance of the vaccine and to the group of people who are spread false news about the evils of this COVID-19 vaccine. Moreover, this speech is also give confidence and awareness that at this time to responsible to stop this COVID-19 epidemic is the responsible of all of us.
Alright, I will explain about the event schedule. The program will be start at 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., the participants will be registered at counter registration. At 8:30 a.m. until 9 a.m., VIP arrival. Session 1 will start at 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. The program will start with National Anthem song, Negaraku. Then, Dua prayer from Ustaz. Before the session 1 ends, there is in talk session with the VIP for part 1. Break will be at 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. In the afternoon, the session 2 starts. It starts from 2 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. In session 2, there is talk session again with the VIP for part 2. Lastly, From 4:30 until 5 p.m., there will be photography session with the VIP and we will give the souvenir to the participants. That's all from the event schedule. Next, I want to explain about the checklist on duties and responsibility. First person who is responsible to identify the problem or opportunities and find the objectives of the program is Nurul Hafiza binti Abdul Ghani. Second person who is responsible to identify the audience or publics, media selection, and budget is Shasha Nazura binti Abdul Rani. Third person who is responsible in evaluation and invitation letter to VIP is Afifa binti Omar Ramia. Fourth person who is responsible for press release and good speech writing is Siti Noliza binti Alias. Last person who is responsible in preparing event schedule and checklist on duties is Aina Atira binti Abdul Latif.
It is very important to the community of Malaysia to take vaccine to reach the herd immunity because the vaccine acts as a defensive in order to protect our body from the coronavirus that is very dangerous and it could lead us to death. The purpose of this event is to make sure this event is successful as it can make the community increase their knowledge and provide them the information about the effectiveness of vaccine by learning how it works toward our body. Due to Covid-19, there are some irresponsible people have created total chaos by spreading the false information about vaccine. This is why we organize this event in order to spread the true information toward the community. During this event, the community have been exposed about the types of vaccine which is Pfizer, BioNTech, Oxford AstraZeneca, and Sinovac, or to be called as CoronaVac. By learning from it, the community can understand about the process of how the vaccine truly works toward their body. The guests also exposed about the effect of not getting the vaccine. The event improved the trust of the community to take vaccine. It also gives them motivation to take vaccine from now. We are glad to finish this event successfully without any problem, as this is our effort to make sure Malaysia become one of the countries that reach herd immunity. We conducted secondary and primary research to complete all of the tasks. We have also looked into the types of vaccine that used in Malaysia, created a Google form for participant feedback on upcoming events, and sent an invitation letter to the VIP we chose, Dr. Chong Chi Kiong, Deputy Director General of Health. The reason why so many people choose the COVID-19 vaccination brand are the primary findings of our study. We can learn about and identify the reason why so many individuals pick the COVID-19 vaccination brand by filling out the Google form. Many people answer that when misled by false information regarding the hazards of a certain vaccination led them to go for the COVID-19 vaccine brand. That we believe is the primary reason why so many people opt for the COVID-19 vaccination type. Input from the general public via the linked Google form. When many people choose to accept whatever vaccine is supplied in the future, it makes our job easier. For those who haven't choose the type of vaccine they want, we will provide that type of vaccine and ensure that the required number of vaccine is sufficient.